Semen retention changed my life, and I will tell you how, in which way, which benefits I received, and how you can do the same basically. So yeah, if you don't know me, I'm Gabriel, and I'm practicing semen retention around 5 years now. I started when I was, it is 10 years ago now. When I was 18, I did my first streak of 90 days. Then I had another streak around, I think, 6 months. And now I have a new streak about 60 days. And in those 60 days, I transformed my life in a huge way. And just gonna start now talking about it. So, retaining your semen, it is basically a cringe topic, I know. Who wants to talk about this? Especially in today's day and age, where everything what is a little bit a niche topic, or a little bit a sexual topic, or something in that kind of way, it becomes cringe. People don't want to talk about it, but we need to understand the importance of the sexual energy we have as a man and how we can use it for benefit. I started doing it because I needed energy. This is the first point, or this first thing you get from semen retention. You get unlimited amount of energy for your goals and for the things you want to do in life. I know a lot of people are really drained these days through social media, video games, bad sleep, bad health, bad food they eat, and so on and so forth. Especially young men. And also, of course, porn, like adult videos. And all this takes away from you, takes away the spirit and your soul, and hinders you from achieving or working towards your goals. And I feel an immense drive to win, to grow, to become better, to achieve my goals. And in my opinion, this is one of the biggest benefits semen retention has in my life. It pushes me automatically towards my goals. In those couple weeks, 60 days, I completely got on track of my goals. Nearly every habit I wanted to do all my life, meditating, sleeping right, eating right, training right, working on my business, making YouTube videos, and so on and so forth, are improving in record speeds just by themselves. Completely by themselves. And you feel that your energy that wants to go outwards. Normally people would just fap and waste their energy that way. But if you don't have that release, your physique, your body craves other ventiles, like other areas in life where you can exude this energy. And semen retention will push you automatically to achieve the goals you would like to achieve. Automatically. It is nearly effortlessly. You just need to retain your semen. The second thing is your testosterone rises brutally. You become a real high testosterone male. My voice got deeper. If you look some older videos of mine, my voice wasn't that deep. Of course, I don't always have like complete deep voice and or fake my voice. Of course, sometimes I even talk like high, but the bass of your voice gets way deeper, way deeper. Your testosterone rises, Your behavior becomes more manly, more masculine. You feel more manly, more masculine in social in social gatherings or social situations. You will feel more centered inside yourself. Sometimes I think, you know, when you, I don't know, jerked off or did things that are not good for you, you feel insecure, more insecure. You go outside, in your eyes, like your eyes are a little bit on a swivel because you're not comfortable in your own skin. But when you retain your semen, you become real comfortable in your skin because you have more self-respect than ever. You know that you are on the right path, and you know that you are in alignment with your vision and with the best version of yourself. And on the other side, it also makes you extremely sociable. You will become a social machine, basically. The energy and the life force you save up will start to radiate outwards like a sun, like the sun on the skies, I don't know how you say it, just on the sky, you know, the sun. You will become a sun in human form. People will love to be around you and around your energy. They feel that something different is about you, you know? They feel the life force. Human beings in general are attracted to life force. Life force, everybody wants to be alive and survive. And this is also the reason why we love to look at beautiful women. It's because they are a beacon of life force. They are, if you would have sex with her, children will be born with great genetic material, you know, because she's beautiful, she has good genes, and your children will become also good. So it's a sign of life. Because of this, we like that. Also, great food. Great food radiates life force to us because we know if we eat this food, we live, you know. So everything that is providing life exudes life force, and your semen is basically the thing, the substance life, human life comes from. Understand that. A girl can't get pregnant without you giving her this energy you have inside of you. So it is a divine and sacred thing all of you, or a lot of people, just waste. You will become more sociable. You will start to attract the eyes, like eye contacts from other girls, other women. Other women love that feeling of a retaining man. Other men will feel it. They feel more intimidated, or they will have more respect for you because they see you stand more upright. You look them into the eyes. You are more fierce. They feel that. And you will have an easier way in social gatherings. You will have a much, like the words you speak will become more fluent and more authoritative. You will have more of a more power to your voice, and you will have fun talking and interacting with people. This starts to make fun on semen retention because you don't get the fun in the way you did before, corn and, you know, ejaculating into a tissue. You start finding fun in the small things in life. Like you were a child back then, when you were 4, 5, 6. Every little thing was something special. You were more conscious about the little things, about a buck walking up grass, or you see a butterfly flying, you see a falcon flying above you. All those things will give you more fun and more I think you understand, more dopamine basically. You will feel the urge to approach more girls. You will feel the urge to approach other men and make friends. So you like to be social. Another thing is, I think the guys in India said that. One second. I have a book. This a book, spiritual book. Practice of Brahmacharya by Swami Sivananda. Here he talks about the yogic practices of semen retention. Brahmacharya is basically complete abstinence. Some powerful spiritual people do that so they can gain higher spiritual knowledge, higher spiritual powers even. They also talk about supernatural things you can unlock, but I'm not that deep into it now. But I will tell you some things later in the video I received and I achieved or unlocked on semen retention, which was crazy basically. But yeah, the next thing is you become extremely strong in athletic endeavors, in the gym and in martial arts. I felt it extremely. You have two things that are contributing to it. First, your spiritual and your mental game. You will become much more aggressive and dominant with your mind and with your spirit. You have the drive to conquer more. So this gives you more drive to move the weight, and in martial arts this gives you more drive to win and more focus in your practice. In jiu-jitsu and wrestling, this is what I focus on right now. I also did a lot of boxing back in the days, but now wrestling and jiu-jitsu. My power is through the roof. I started throwing people around like ragdolls. You know that way this Russian guy Alexander Karelin throws people over himself? Before I couldn't do it. Before I was too weak for that. Like people 95 kilograms, 100 kilograms, weighing like I do. I also weigh around 95 kgs. I think it's about 220 pounds in US, like 220 lbs. I started throwing people around, you know? And this started to happening after around 40 days of semen retention, yeah? Or no fab semen retention. 40 days, around 40 days I had that power up, basically. And in gym, you feel the weights move easier and you have much more energy reservoirs in training. You go into training and this training would usually be much more grueling to you, you know that. But if you're on semen retention, you will feel like breezing through it. It will feel much easier than before. So your muscle gains will happen much quicker and much easier on semen retention. So if you want to build a great physique, like I'm currently building my physique as well, then do semen retention. Nevertheless, do semen retention. It's basically the wonder drug everybody is searching for. If you could put semen retention into a drug, into a pill, man could take and get all the benefits, you would be a billionaire, a multi-billionaire, maybe even the richest man on the planet Earth. I swear, it's so crazy. Trust me, it's really crazy. So yeah, the next benefit, and in my opinion, this was one of the craziest benefits, is that you get more spiritually inclined, or you get a spiritual sense. It's like your third eye opens and you see things you didn't see before. I also meditate on semen retention, which I highly recommend to you because it helps you to control your urges. Every morning before I record this right now, I meditated around 15 minutes. Just sitting down, closing my eyes. Don't overcomplicate it. Just sit down, close your eyes and breathe. Focus on your breathing. Whatever happens, happens. Meditation. That's it. All the complicated things you think you need to learn. Oh, I need to watch a 1 hour video about meditation. Doesn't matter. Fuck that shit. Just sit down, meditate. You can start with 5 minutes, no problem, but 10 minutes is the gold standard. And then after time, I felt that I could remember things better. I could visualize things better. I could control my emotions better. I could, whenever I wanted to get motivated to do things, I start to visualize things. I close my eyes and think about the things I want to achieve. And with that pictures in my mind, I also want to conjure up feelings that come with the achievement of those goals and of the vision. This feeling is the thing that drives you forward. This is basic manifestation shit. Yeah, this I always do, and I felt that I could vividly, in detail, visualize things and futures, and I could conjure up and move emotions through my body like I was an airbender from Avatar, you know, or like a firebender. I could bend my emotions easily. Added to that, I also saw that things happened and I could notice them before. I had the feeling, and basically I unlocked some levels of foresight. And I'm not kidding. I know it sounds crazy, but you literally become some kind of a psychic. It can be that in your case you unlock different powers. I swear, I believe in that shit. And I think people in the past and the ancient times, and also some people of India, like sages and stuff, they know more about the human body and practices than we do in modern age. We don't know shit about spirituality. When was the last time you sat down for 20 minutes and did nothing but think about yourself and your powers? I could swear you didn't even do it in your whole life. So we don't know nothing. But in the past, where there was no TikTok, no social media, no car, nothing of that bullshit, people had the time to go into a cave and study and explore their own mind. So they know, and also the myth of wizards and magicians, shamans, wonder healers, and so on and so forth. Those are myths, but myths start with some kind of truth. And I unlocked some kind of foresight. Sometimes I get hinges and feelings about things, and sometimes I even want something to happen, and it happens. I swear to you, it happens. And I believe this is a power you can unlock as well. So if you're interested in something like that, trust me, semen retention is crazy with that. There are a lot of many different things that are coming with semen retention as well, but this is the general thing that changed my life, and I really feel that I can do anything I want in life right now with this power. Understand that, and you can do the same thing. You can do it too. You need to just master semen retention. You can have sex on semen retention. It's no problem. It works. It works. Trust me, it works. And if you master it, life will become, and the world become your oyster. Gabriel out. I hope you liked the video. Like the video if you liked it. Put on a comment if you have any experience with semen retention, or if you want to start it. If you have any questions, ask me down there. And we see us in the next video, my bro. Peace out. Have a nice week.